This is a test to see how the microphone works. This is with the windshield all the way down, sun visor down, clear visor is actually up. So now I put the clear visor down. So this is a test to see how the mic works with the clear visor down. Now I have the clear visor down, sun visor down, and the windshield on the bike is up. So I'm going to be checking this out later to see how this works. So really what I wanted to do, what I wanted to talk about today was the Cubby cooler fan. I know on different sites, different YouTube channels out there, you can see where people are talking about the Cubby fan, the phone's overheating, and how to fix it. So if you watch my other video, you can see I did a Cubby fan install, and I tried to monitor the temperature changes using different type of fans with the phone on for a certain amount of time and off. But what I didn't really do is I checked with the Cubby fan with the engine hot. So what I found out is before I put the Cubby fan in, it seemed like my phone was always hot when I got to my destination, or if I was riding, I felt like I needed to open up the Cubby fan door to let it cool off a little bit, let some of that outside air in. And so I put the Cubby fan on, assuming that it would fix the situation, pull in some cool air, and keep the phone from overheating. But what I found out is it still seems just as hot with the Cubby fan on. So I was watching a Traxxion Dynamics video on YouTube, and he was talking about the ultimate cooler Cubby setup that he sells. And in it there's a heat protecting barrier that he puts on. It's like a sticky foam with aluminum that's supposed to go around the whole Cubby compartment. And then he talks about the fan, and the thing that I remember most is he explaining that what the fan does is pull the air in, creates a positive pressure, and then pushes the air out around the opening of the Cubby door. So I was thinking to myself, okay, that's how it works. But when I noticed that my Cubby was still staying warm with the fan in, I started thinking, well, where is it getting that air from that is bringing into the Cubby? And the other part of what they were saying on Traxxion Dynamics is the heat is coming up from the engine, and that's why they put that protective barrier around it to help keep the Cubby from being heated. So my thought was, with the fan where it is on the Cubby, which is right above the engine pretty much, it's sucking in the hot air from the engine. So what I did was I reversed the fan. So instead of pulling the air into the Cubby and out through the openings, I have it come in through the openings around the Cubby door and go out through the hole in the back of the Cubby compartment. This way it's pulling in air that's no warmer than the outside air. So if it's 85 degrees out, it's pulling in 85 degree air. It's not pulling in 125, 150 degree air, whatever, that from the engine and heating the phone. Is pulling in the regular air from the outside, and at most the Cubby should be the same temperature as outside air. So I think that's worked so far, and so I just wanted to put that out there as like a final update to the Cubby fan. The one issue I would say is you want to be careful because with it pulling the air out, you don't want it to suck anything into it. Like if you put a tissue in your compartment, it could potentially suck that tissue in and it would stop the fan from moving. Now, it's not the end of the world type thing. At most, it would burn out if it's not moving for an extended period of time. You're not going to lose fingers, and I don't believe it's strong enough to cut through any electrical wires or anything like that. It's just something to be aware of. The other part is I'm just testing out this cell phone setup on my bike to see how it works. Thinking about getting a 3D camera, which I'll probably mount on a pole. But for this, I just wanted to see how my phone records with this new microphone and whether I can start and stop and whatnot while I'm on the road. Which is turning out to be slightly difficult.